So, how about we talk through how we market ourselves, position ourselves? My background is in marketing services, so a lot of what I did kind of growing up in the product and technology world was trying to figure out how to help small businesses, mid-sized businesses. And so when I came into this and started on my own, I started writing articles to get my voice out there on social media. I recorded a few videos, trying to post fairly frequently on social media to talk about myself and let people know that I'm out there. But I really leveraged my own network organically to reach out to, really colleagues, former colleagues, friends, family, people in my network, and talk to them about what it is that I'm doing. And I started out as a digital product guide before I met you and before Fractional Exec. And then I really think the Fractional Exec brand is really powerful, and the concept of community is really powerful. So we've ramped up our education on social media, leveraging kind of marketing collateral and increased content to tell people what it's all about. So take it from there. Tell me what it's all about. Yeah, yeah,
Well, I think it's interesting because like everything out there today, there's a lot of noise surrounding pick a topic, right? It doesn't
yeah.
really matter. You're going to hear a million people with the same opinion, different opinion, saying it on different business models. And I think what makes Fractional Exec different is we're not trying to be 1,000-person firm, right? We are trying to have a firm that's filled with integrity, filled with people that have the client as their North Star, right? Really taking our skill set that we've developed over so many years and taking that into a business to help them be successful. So many businesses today are kind of that ready, fire, aim. They want to be active because it makes them feel good. You need to step back and take your time to say, where do I want to go, and then build back from there, right? And then you uncover the steps, the disciplines that you need. And sometimes you don't need a full-time discipline, right? A full-time
Yeah,
CFO or
yeah.
a full-time marketing person or whatever it might be, full-time COO. So that changes, and that's the power of our business model. When you think about building a community of like-minded people that have that customer focused North Star, multidisciplined, and the ability to build that community to work together to bring a solution, right? A fractional solution, right? It's not, it's me and it's all me. It's, I need this skill, I need this skill, and I need it in this portion, right? At different timings for that client to be successful. And I think that is what makes us stand out and makes us different, is building that community of people with that like-minded approach that can really bring value in a short time period for that client. I mean, nobody has time to last something for a year or 2 years. I mean, this has become a monthly, quarterly world, and you need to see that progress, and you need to have people that are not caught up in the politics of structure. They're there to solve a problem and to move things forward.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. We talked a little bit about you and I working together, and the other folks in the community. I've been lucky enough to have worked with them as well. So, Robin, I was able to bring in on that biofertilizer product launch to help design their entire website and their packaging. And, not a skill set that I have, but a great person to be able to draw from the community to say, hey, look, here's somebody that can help us with our visual appeal and what we can do from a user experience perspective as well. So it was great. And then I have Jim Kaderka actually quoting a former client of mine in the transportation space because of his background in technology, his expertise. They asked me, hey, Neil, can you help us take the next steps to begin the digital transformation by picking the correct database and starting to move data onto the cloud? And I said, no, I can't do that. Like that's not my core competency, but Jim has that skill set and that expertise. And so it's really nice. And we've had conversations. We actually have in the fall an event with a local fractional marketing firm that we're going to talk about this concept of fractionals in action. And we're working together with others, not just build our own community, to build the understanding of what it is in the Omaha regional area. But then the interesting part about that is, as we've started to market our community, the folks that are registering on our website are from all over the country and all different disciplines, and really high quality individuals that we've talked with. So, what's your take on
Yeah,
that?
I mean it's amazing, right? That we spend a lot of time learning about AI, right? How to not